Poverty has majorly been blamed for the poor brain development of children affecting their adulthood. Unfortunately, a recent report by UNICEF shows that majority of Ugandan children are victims of poverty. According to UNICEF, children from poor families have less thinking capacity and vocabulary as compared to those from well-off families.
Those that come from very, very poor households, you see that after 3 years at the very end, their level of vocabulary is much lower. In fact, it's 300 words. Then if we look at children that come from working class households, it moves up a little bit. It's actually at 600 words. But then those children that are coming from households whose parents have been educated in university, their vocabulary skyrockets.
Neuroscience shows that all behavior of young children in the environment, both positive and negative, affects their brains, which determines how they think, feel, and how they contribute in the future.
At the age of 3, the brain is twice as active as an adult brain. That means all of the skills, the intellectual skills, the emotional skills, and the social skills are actually being shaped right at that time. At the age of 4, half of a person's potential IQ is developed.
Thus implementing the National Integrated Early Childhood Development Policy to develop children between the ages of infantry to 8 years right from childhood and into adulthood.
The ministry has had a lot of input. And as far as the legislation is concerned, it is a right for everybody to live, free medical services, maternal care, HIV testing for every mother so that we have a free, every child is free from AIDS contraction at birth. We have children laws.
The policy will, among others, better the health of children and enable them fully develop their thinking, language, emotional and social skills, better their performance in schools, present a greater chance of becoming creative and productive members of society. The Early Childhood Development Policy, if effectively implemented, will also facilitate the societal change and economic growth by breaking the generations of poverty. UNICEF findings reveal that investing in early childhood interventions, especially in the poorest communities, is one of the most cost-effective ways to achieve more sustainable growth. Report by Sarah Chisache for Urban TV.